Yo! Video games.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Coffee smells good.
Yeah. It's like coconut.
Right? Well, you know, like, they gave Max that new coffee machine. I'm like, well, what's so fancy about it? Actually, smells good. Because most of that coffee that you get for the Keurig is just to give you fucking caffeine into your body, and it doesn't taste good.
Yeah, straight up. Capcom wanted their coffee and they wanted to eat it too. Or they wanted their cake and they wanted to eat it too. I get it.
I mean, it's sexy, but it's nowhere near fucking beach volleyball shit, you know? But then later on, some of the other DLC costumes
Yeah. Just be unapologetic. That's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, okay. It's like, no, we still want to see tits. Okay, go for it. That's the beauty of Dead or Alive, is that they are unapologetic. They'll fucking what did they? They said they were gonna take away the boobs, and they had it as a feature. It was a fucking feature.
Hey, they said that when they announced DOA 6.
Yeah,
nobody fucking believed it.
Yeah, right.
And no one was upset.
And then they added it as a feature.
They're full of shit.
Yeah. Excuse me for holding Capcom on a higher standard. My fault. My fault.
It is.
Yeah, then it's my fault. I should be upset.
No.
Okay.
Only with yourself.
Excuse me for holding Capcom for a higher standard.
Only with yourself.
My favorite gaming company of all time.
Then why not be mad at Armika?
Their legacy, like they're just gonna.
Oh,
keep
so it's just legacy.
Yes.
So
those are the old characters.
Okay, the old character can be sexy and busted out.
They're not gonna
because
change
it's
that.
because they made the cut. They were in line before.
Yes, they already did that.
Armika was never like that.
I mean, she was never like that.
Never.
She's literally wearing a wrestling outfit.
Yeah,
like
but never literally that there was a G-string and
Armika's a booty butt
triple D's hanging out.
Right. So, but you realize that when they introduced a new character, they were supposed to be going for something different.
Well, they could have done different with Armika. They could have made it more reasonable.
Right, but
like in Japan, those costumes aren't G-strings.
Right. So they're going for a new character, and they're going to start with that. The old characters, they're going to stay with the legacy fucking costumes that they have, and they could have. I mean, they could have redesigned her. They could have redesigned her, but that was.
If you look up a Japanese wrestler costume, which she is, it's not a G-string. It's like, you know, they'll have it like up to here. They'll have little things, and it's, you know, it doesn't. It's not. They're not.
Sex does sell. What? It does sell, but it's not mandatory to sell a game.
Was it?
I'm just saying because you shit on Laura, but when Armika's right there, and her little super is this
from the start.
From the motherfucking start of the game, where they had to fucking like, hey, chill, it's out there.
Sure, thank you.
Her super literally is.
You do understand that even though Armika was bad, same thing with what's it called? Both those characters were bad.
So they get a pass?
They don't get a pass. What I'm saying is that I don't expect them to change those characters. I expect them to change the new characters.
Why?
And you know what? To be honest, when it comes to it's like if they introduced Karen and tried to do that with her, but she's a legacy character, so they kept her traditional.
But why not change the legacy characters like Mortal Kombat did? Why not be mad at Ono for not doing that? Why you always shit on Laura?
I am.
You should shit on all of them. Shit on Yuri. Shit on.
Like a pigeon.
Shit on them all. Don't just shit on Laura. Shit on them all.
Like if you like her.
It's not because he likes her.
It helps.
Literally because it helps. It
shit on them all.
How does it? How does it help that?
Shit on them all.
The only reason it helps is that I can call Kenny out on his bullshit for him saying,
exactly.
"Oh,
that's exactly it."
There you go. Thank you.
Sure, because everyone is full of shit.
Shit on them all.
And that's why you gotta lose that shit all over.
All on them.
All on them.
Shit. They got shit on
Manana's a problem too, but
and you should be mad at Armika.
You understand that Laura was the first new female character to be introduced.
She's the first new. Okay.
And as soon as she came in, I'm
Yes.
like, of course.
Yes.
They just did not give a fuck. They went all in.
Shit on them all.
But am I gonna shit on
go all
fucking
in if they
Sakura?
wanted.
No, am I gonna shit on
Sakura
Karen?
didn't become all sexy.
Exactly.
But you know who?
Exactly.
Hey,
so
hey,
what's the
Ryu's
fucking
wife is not gonna be sexed up like
Really,
that.
Simmons?
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got an ending with the kid.
Yeah. And
Totally don't.
in a game that is not canon,
Totally
Simmons.
don't.
And a game that is not canon. Stop it right now.
One non-canon versus
Not canon. It is a sad girl's fantasy.
I don't know. I think it's a sad girl's reality. Normal.
Nope. Chun-Li would beat her ass.
That's right, Fats.
Fats is another one. He's another apologetic. Fats is another one. Fats, go get your boy a bad idea. A bad idea made a whole fucking video on that.
Yes.
you.
Because
They couldn't just admit, yo, we're just horny. Just say it. If you're horny, just say it. The same thing with Kenny. If you're horny, just say it. Oh, I really like her. She's so cool. I'm Brazilian.
great.
Ah, shut the fuck up.
She had the Brazilian
She
color.
could have been from Korea.
She had
and
cool-
if she had, oh God,
Nope.
please, shut the fuck up.
That should be all.
Just stop being horny. Bonk him, Chad. Give him some bonks.
Chad, what do I usually say when I find a new female character that I like?
You're apologetic. You like it. You're like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I like looking at it. That's fine.
I would do it.
What do I say? All right.
I'm just one of those morons that thought Capcom was going to be true to their word. That's all.
But
I
then
thought
you
they were
got to
true to
shit
their word.
on all the other. All
And
the
I do,
female
Kenny.
mates.
It's just that when the new character came in, it was apparent that they were not going to.
Then you got to shit on Manat. You shitting on Manat?
At that point,
I want you to take a shit on Manat.
At that point,
After
it was
the
already-
stream, I'm watching.
At that point, it was already over. Ken. You
Okay.
do realize
But
that
then you
the
also-
realization came as soon as Lauren hit. You do understand that. That's the
But
point.
still, you got to shit on them all. You can't just shit on.
Sure.
You can't just shit on Laura.
Okay,
And then not
Kenny,
shit on Manat.
I'm agreeing with you. Yes, they're also at fault. All of the characters that are
There you go.
the super over the top shit.
These Pantalonia horny people are disgusting. Really, Steve? Really, Steve?
I'm not saying they're
Really,
disgusting. I'm
Pantalonia?
saying I expected more
You're
from
saying
Capcom.
that?
I'm saying I expected more from Capcom. If you're gonna be horny, just be unapologetic about it. Just fucking just go out and say it. If Kenny and the rest of them like Fats and a bad idea who kept fucking were the gravy train of trying to talk shit to me, speaking the truth, would just say no, we're just horny. We just want to see this. Okay, cool. But I just wanted more out of Capcom. I figured like, hey, you know what? They were gonna stay true to their word. But Simmons is like, oh, they lie all the time. Oh,
do.
okay, well,
They do.
Well, I would expect them to be true to their shit.
Why?
Because, again, they're
Because you like them.
Yes.
That's a terrible reason.
Well, I mean, if you like something,
You're setting yourself up for a harsh
if you
disappointment.
like something, you're gonna be passionate about it, just like with you are when it comes to Nintendo.
And how much do I shit on them?
Exactly.
All the time.
Wait, because you
I
call
get-
them out on their bullshit,
I
right?
don't ever expect anything from them.
No, you expect them to do better. That's why you shit on them because
No,
you
I
want them to
them
hear
to,
you.
but I don't expect it.
No.
I
If you,
don't
if they
expect
hear
it.
you,
I
you
really don't.
No. At a point, you did. At a certain point in your life, music.
12?
Oh, come on.
Come on, no, what? Like, that's the
It
truth.
is your favorite game company, and you want them to do better. When they fuck up, you call them out on it.
Right, but I don't ever expect them to do better.
Fuck up for just like horny. Like if they fuck up for like.
Sure. If they fuck up for something horny, I'll call them out on it.
You know,
if they fuck up for
Steve,
something
you need
gameplay.
you need to call out Street Fighter for fucking delivering a game that's not even fucking finished at the start.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's calling him out for being horny. Who gives a fuck?
You know what's
Go
funny?
fuck off.
You know what's
How about-
funny?
how
You know
about
what's funny?
give me a
Is that I do that. I already do that. I also did that when they made Street Fighter X Tekken and they brought up that bullshit with the gem system. Guess what? I called them out on that shit too.
Steve,
Don't act like I don't call them out on that
the
bullshit.
horny. Hey.
Oh,
hey,
Steve's only calling out the horny when I literally just proved that I don't. Look at you! Look at you! You don't even know what the fuck you're saying anymore! You're just making
what does
shit
Steve
up!
know?
You're just making shit up now,
Steve
Kenny!
knows-
Stop talking! Stop talking! You're just making shit! Look at this guy smiling! Look at this guy smiling! Look at because I got him!
Yeah.
I got him!
No.
Oh, Steve, want to talk about the horny horny. Steve's only talking about the horny. Bro, shut the fuck up.
What is Steve
Shut
known
the fuck
for?
up, bro.
Is Steve known for
Yo,
talking
just
about
sit down.
horny?
Shut the fuck
Or is he
up.
known for talking about
Jesus.
Street Fighter for not being a complete
Good
game?
God.
What is he known for, Chad?
Jesus.
I'll let you answer.
Glad this argument has been going on for 5 years.
Yeah.
What is he known for? Is Steve known for?
Because I call them out on their shit. If they're gonna do something dumb, I call them out on it.
Is Steve
I don't let them get away with shit.
What is Steve known for? The horny that he still hasn't let go today, or Street Fighter not giving you a full game on release?
Why am I known for that, Kenny? Because so many fucking fuckboys
There
who
you
are
go.
super horny kept defending it. So I have to double down on it. But when it comes to the other stuff, I don't have to double down because everybody's like, yeah, it was a pretty scumbag thing that they did. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But here come the fuckboys in waves. Waves talking about, oh, she's so cool. I fucking love her. Steve, you don't know what you're talking about.
I remember-
You don't know what the fuck you're talking
I
about.
remember-
And then when Mortal Kombat introduces the girls in fucking Mortal Kombat 11, then everybody's like, oh, you fuckboys, you just want to see tits and shit like that. When I was like, bro, I've been saying that shit since all of a sudden everybody's on that train. Bitch, I started the train. The fuck? I want my goddamn credit. I invented that train. Don't sit there and tell me that shit.
I remember Scarlett's review.
Yeah, and all the fuckboys were pissed off.
Like, you just wanted.
And everybody on Twitter called them out.
Like, come on.
Exactly.
You're not
Everybody
ruining
called them out, right?
Yeah.
And everybody called them out. It was funny to me that all of a sudden the wave changed when I was saying that shit years prior to that shit. But did I get any credit? No, I just got shitted on for saying something super edgy at the time. Oh my god, Steven, oh, suck Kingston, yo, she's so cool. Shut the fuck up, you're horny. Just admit it. Call these guys out on that shit and all of a sudden, oh, now it's cool. It's cool to call out the fuck boys. Bitch, I've been calling those guys out for fucking years.
But are you calling out the fuck boys, or are you calling out Street
Capcom
Fighter?
and the fuck boys, Kenny. That's why I said
Which
it
one?
helped.
I remember somebody calling out Street Fighter for not having a full game and having very lackluster stuff. Then I remember somebody calling out Street Fighter's horniness.
Hey, let's be fair. All four of us said that about Street Fighter 5.
Exactly.
We all were in agreement.
There was
that
no pushback, Kenny. You understand that,
It's
right?
launching too early.
Yes.
This is kind of $60 is pretty rough for an income. Well, at least story mode's free. At least it's coming free. We all just kind of told ourselves. I think all four of us, when that game launched, we're all very much in agreement that this feels
Someone was focusing on horny while we were mostly
That wasn't
focusing
until
on like
she wasn't
that.
even announced yet.
Look at
She
this
wasn't
guy.
even known.
Exactly.
Laura, she wasn't
there.
announced. Was she a launch character?
Yes.
She was?
Yes.
Oh, I thought she.
Laura's a brand new launch
Oh, I
character.
thought she came later.
No. She was a brand new launch character.
Was she? Damn.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I remember her being announced, but I thought it was after the game had already been out. Whatever. Street Fighter 5 is a fucking blur to me. I stopped paying attention when it came out. I was like, and I was the one person who didn't buy it when it launched because I was like, it just doesn't. I don't have a character I like, and it's $60 for fucking completely incomplete game.
But yes.
Again, I got it when it went free on PS Plus.
But if Steve's calling y'all horny, that's saying something, Chad.
It's like claiming the sky is blue.
That's saying something.
They say the sky's blue. Yeah, I guess so.
Yes.
There you go.
They are.
There you go. Kenny's trying to prove a point that they're not, but
Oh, come on. We all know they are.
hey, well there you go. You know?
Chad,
Guess it didn't work out.
you may not like me.
Didn't work out for you.
What?
Huh?
If you and your Chad are the horniest Chad?
You trying to say my thing?
I'm not wrong.
Literally, you just try
I
to.
may be an asshole, Chad, but I'm not wrong.
Speak up, Simmons. Speak
You
up.
horny.
There you go.
I may be an asshole, but I'm not wrong. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Literally
No.
what I'm saying.
Look, Steve's calling your that's really saying something.
Yes, because you and your Chad are the horniest Chad on Twitch.
You're trying to say that I'm being hypocritical because I'm horny.
Yes.
No, Simmons is literally saying he's right. Yeah, they're pretty fucking horny. You're not getting
But
it.
you are horny with them. You, the
Stop,
Chad,
Kenny. Stop,
the
Kenny. You're
Chad
right. Oh
is
my god.
representative of a
Dig yourself
streamer.
in that hole. Dig yourself in that hole, Kenny.
So okay, so by logic,
Dig yourself
it's
in that
the
hole.
Chad that's horny and not
That
Steve.
color. Looks good.
When literally like, oh man, come on, sit on my lap, bro. Come on. You better get it, sit on my lap and get it wet for me, bro. Oh yeah, Pushy, you come on, sit on my lap. Oh yeah, get it ready for me, baby. And I'm like, wow. No, but it's
Watch
not.
that stream.
I know, what's that?
No, what's that? I don't know. That sounds like Steve's stream. Oh, you better get it wet for me right now, Muffin Man. Oh, Muffin, yeah. Slobber off that mouth real quick before you sit on my lap.
Hey, okay, let me do an impression of Kenny's stream.
All right. That'd be me.
So like, what's like the big key mix you're talking about?
Once you are opposite side, you go back stance, like overhead, or any of the buttons into down, down, and he goes back to forward stance.
Oh, here's another impression of Kenny's stream chat. Wait a second.
Like, so if I do this, watch this.
There you go.
And then I can go down, down, and I switch. So,
That doesn't really take much
Another
to
impression.
actually
no.
get out of it.
But watch
Am I
this.
there?
I can actually switch to the other side.
One more impression, chat. We'll do one more impression of Kenny's stream.
See? I can turn it around. Yeah. So the crazy part is that if you're blocking, right? If you block the overhead.
No, you're doing an impression of you last week, Steve, when you fell asleep on stream.
Oh, God.
You did the wrong impression. That was you last
man.
week
Blocks you
when
overhead,
you
you
fell
can
asleep
go
on here,
Oh,
Steve.
shit.
Or you can run through,
That was-
or you can grab.
That was you last
or you
week.
can grab.
Oh, man.
When you fell asleep on here.
That'd be blocked.
What,
It
the
can
stream's
grab,
over?
But it's tight.
Oh, the stream's over?
It is tight.
Oh, fuck.
That was you last week. Remember? You fell asleep on stream and the
Kenny,
chat's like, oh,
please.
sleep?
Going
Kenny,
back, I go back to
please.
the game. I'm fighting a Leo.
Good luck.
Bro, you're nationally
You know what
known
they're
for
doing?
falling asleep on your streams. Please stop.
You know?
Well, I don't fall asleep on my stream. I just go to my bed and fall asleep and leave the stream on. I don't fall asleep like here, like some people.
Hey, please.
I fall asleep on my bed. He's like, I'm going to bed. Whoops, I forgot to turn off my stream.
Oh, is he considered
You
a mix-up
fall asleep.
kicker or
Good
what?
He's
Good call.
around.
Really?
Please.
What?
We'll call you Sandman.
No, you literally fell asleep last week. I just go to my bed. I'm like, oops, I forgot to turn off
He's
the
a
stream.
Sandman. It's sleepy time.
And then you RC it, you mix it up even.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Even if they block
Exactly.
or whatever.
It's
So,
lethal as fuck.
so he's kind of a nightmare to deal with, isn't he?
Yes.
Who does SonicFox play in this game?
This guy.
This guy.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling as he's explaining how this guy can change his mix-up so heavily.
Oh my god.
What? SonicFox will go with the strongest mix character that makes games a nightmare.
Millia's really good. I want to believe that's true, and I don't know how to play this game very well, but I just don't see it. And
It
apparently,
takes a lot of work.
yeah, and apparently Bacon, who plays Millia, and obviously probably a lot
Takes
better
work.
than I do, even he says she sucks. So,
Exactly, Elite
Takes
War
work.
Sword. You tell him.
well, that's kind of that's kind of what I was always saying. Is that the problem with Millia is that she has to work so hard at getting the damage many of the other characters don't need to work as hard at.
You need to watch Yipes. Yipes plays fucking Millia like a fucking beast, man. He makes her look like she's like as of right now she's probably like bottom 5.
What I'm saying, she's bottom tier.
She's bottom tier, but when
I
Yipes
don't know if
plays
she's
her,
the
it's
worst, but she's down there.
no, she is. She's actually.
That's what I'm saying. Kenny don't agree with me on that.
Yeah, she.
You sure it's Yipes?
Yes, Yipes. He makes her look like a god, dude. Like she's amazing in his hands, but she is one of the bottom characters right now.
Also,
Her mix-up was
what's
where
his
she
face?
strived.
Punk is also a million god. I haven't seen Punk play her yet.
Punk.
Well, yeah, well, okay. Does Punk actually, like, stay to Millia, or does Punk play Millia, but switches
Mess around like
but
characters, yeah.
switches to Soul when he wants to win?
Yeah, I've only seen Yipes actually mess around with Millia. I haven't seen her touch any other characters.
Well, the thing is, like, someone can play a character, but, like, is it one of those, yeah, I play this character, but
Yeah.
I switch to Soul when I want to win?
Win, yeah, exactly. Punk's Millia is disgusting. I probably need to go see it then.
Character's good. It's just she's tough.
Yeah, she's tough. You know, and I think her biggest flaw is her wake-ups. I think that's her biggest flaw.
Yeah,
Like,
it's pretty rough.
I feel like I can't do anything when
Main
somebody
Soul
starts.
pocket Millia.
Well, that's the same with G. He's like this godlike offensive character, but then he just lacks wake up, so he can get bullied. Same thing with Milla. Millia's the same thing. She's this character.
She doesn't do any damage though. At least with G, you can get a ton of damage
She
off her
gets
shit.
solid damage.
Hey, sir, but when needs to win, he switches to stall.
Who, Punk? Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, K-Brad as well. There you go. That's my bad. K-Brad also is Millia. I was trying to figure out who else is Millia. I'm like, guys, no, it's K-Brad. There you go. Punk won the last tournament with Millia.
Nice.
Probably because people aren't used to seeing her.
That's the same thing with
Amelia's pressure is just way too good.
It's good, but like kind of like Max said, typically you really gotta work with it.
You don't gotta, dude. You knock them down. You throw the hard ring. The ring stays there, and she's
Let's work
okey.
figuring that out, you know?
Then you literally have to guess. She's an MKX character. You guess high, low, or
Left
colossal.
or right.
So then there you go. Like,
But she just doesn't do a lot of damage off anything. Right, that's the gimmick. Is that if you get hit by the disc and you're stuck in the vortex,
Yeah,
you know, she's not
She's
doing a
stuck
lot
in
of
it, but
damage.
then
her whole point is to mix you up. So she's getting a lot of damage off of resets. But if she does like a combo or something like that, she's permanently kill them. But then I see Yike player and I'm just like, dude, he's gonna grab you somewhere in there and you just have to understand that he's gonna do it. And he'll just get away with it. Because the way he gets away with it is just ungodly. It's like, what the hell is happening? Jesus,
I think. What is it? I don't even think there's any more Potemkins left in Evo. They had Octopimp, literally probably the best Potemkin player. He's knocked out. He got 30th place.
Problem is like certain other characters that can do almost as much damage as him, probably way faster.
And his name is freaking Saul.
Yeah.
no break.
His name is Saul. Is there any more Potemkins left in Evo, chat? I just know Octo got knocked out and he's like top 32. But she's a knockdown setup character. He wasn't supposed to be a loser. Yeah, that's how certain character archetypes are. You know, you have Melina, you have like characters that are like that. Evo top 8 and 4 Sauls.
Yeah, but
4 Sauls, what the fuck?
I'll stick with Millia, but it's like I don't.
Yeah, it's because
I don't think she's.
Why? Because you have fun with it. It doesn't matter if she's top tier.
Sure. Well, that's my stance on fucking. I don't.
Well, yeah, that's my stance on
I don't
fucking
care
shit.
about being good. I
Yeah.
just care
Yeah,
about
30. Yeah, you got top 32.
having fun. It's not fun to play.
Yeah, if I wasn't having fun playing,
Shit.
Leroy Smith after the nerf, I would have stopped playing him. But he's still the same. He's still fun.
Yeah.
He's still fun to play. So I'm like, yeah, I'll play his shit. I don't care if he's not top tier anymore or if he. Oh man, this character's broken.
But I can tell Millia's like low tier. I can just tell.
Not necessarily. Oh, she's her character archetype. Same like
But this game is so heavily in favor of goddamn gorillas that.
They trump her.
Yeah.
But again, do you feel like that she got like super nerfed from Rev, or is
She definitely doesn't have as much shit as she used to.
Yeah. Just fantastic neutral. Oh yeah, she's amazing in neutral. Because she can stuff anything, and then
And she has crazy. She's one of the
yeah,
fastest characters.
Yeah, Cobra.
yeah. But you know what she has? You know what she's
And
lacking?
mobility.
Projectile. That's the problem.
Just a
But
pin.
she has her ring, man.
That's not a projectile. I mean, it's good for mix-ups and
You
shit.
can't
like
just
that.
throw it out.
Yeah.
You can't just like do ring and expect it to do
The
anything.
thing, yeah.
Like Leo's fucking this thing. Just like
And
fucking
I'm
reaction.
struggling with this shit.
Yeah. This fight sucks for Chip, I think.
Yeah, I feel like I'm fighting a completely different person at this point. Because I was fighting your chip, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting a little confidence with him, and then I play your fucking Leo, and I'm like, Jesus. It's like everything he does gets stuffed.
Oh, I see.
Guilty Gear X, she was actually a god.
Yes.
That's a,
Well, that's the thing, is that, like, she has some quick stuff in this game, but more of her just, even more stuff was quick in the in earlier games. Like, there are certain
they
things,
slowed her down.
There are certain things that, like, especially with her kicks, are nowhere near as fast as they used to be, so you can't use them as much. And she doesn't have her hairpin projectile anymore.
She still has her triple jump, Chad.
Yeah.
I'll have to give me for 45 months. Thank you, dude.
See, okay, I'm getting hit by that. I don't even know how. I'm just pushing back. I'm still getting hit by that. Is that an overhit or something?
So the other side.
That
Headbutt is just
Yeah,
front.
you also
slash.
You also
It's just
can't
mid.
combo into Lust Shaker with her in this game like you could in the other games, so... She's not like fucking Roll or something, but like, she's definitely lost some of her stuff. And some of her stuff's better now, or replace it with this or that, but... Sonic is playing the other two. She looks crazy in the right hand. So you can say about any fucking character in Sonic's hands. It doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, that's true.
But Sonic
is just good with everything.
The thing is, Sonic
It really means nothing.
Sonic will play characters that he really understands that makes things difficult for other players.
We watched it happen with like NetherRealm characters. Like he'd play a character, and not a lot of other people would.
Because he invents them.
Yeah,
Because
and then fucking NetherRealm would nerf that character
Because
Just to
Sonic-
nerf him.
just to nerf him, and he was the only person who
because
was.
Sonic sees
Or
something.
they were the only person that was good, or they knew what they were doing with that character. Like at that
Sonic
level.
Fox is a genius. He'll see a character. Like when he got Captain Cold. Nobody fucking used Captain Cold. And then Sonic Fox started going in there and started messing around and started like
Discovering
discovering. He's a fucking genius.
Well, here's the thing: is that
Hey is a genius. My apologies. I apologize.
there's
Hey is a genius.
there's tier lists, right? And people will make a tier list based on how the community sees a character. These people will fucking reinvent a character,
Yes.
and will discover something that no one else will, and turn that character that's low tier into mid or high tier. That example has been done with Cable. Like somebody discovered.
yeah.
Somebody discovered he was bottom tier. They discovered that shit with him, and
Well, I
he
would
was
say,
immediately
like,
like,
well,
"Oh god, this
I
character's
like-
busted."
SonicFox, they
Oh, God.
have they're like an amazing poker player.
Yeah.
Where
They
they
know how to
know
pay you.
what you want to do.
Yep, Simmons is right.
So that's what makes them kind of the genius at the prodigy they are.
Because-
fighting is because it's not necessarily about knowing the matchup or knowing this character well. They
know
know
you
what you want
are
to
gonna
do,
do,
and
yes.
they're really good at predicting what you're going to do, like in poker.
So
they basically can call your bluff all the time.
So what they do is that they find a character that punishes you the best after you've been called out, or after they baited you. Oh, you've been baited with this low tier character? Well, this low tier character, I know exactly how to exploit whatever it is that they do to get the maximum amount of damage out of you since I've read you.
Yeah.
Simmons is right. Like, both of you are actually correct.
Yeah.
Like, Sonic is a genius at understanding how to bait somebody into opening them up. Then he just comes down to figuring out, okay, which character do I want to use in order to open him up? And he just goes for it. And, you know, a character like Soul Bad Guy or Leo Whitefang or whoever, in his hands will be completely
So much
beyond,
fucking better.
Yeah, way better, way beyond anything that you've ever seen this character do, only because they are capitalizing on your mistakes. And they just understand that shit. And there's people like that. I mean, I fucking experience that horseshit with fucking Max every fucking day. I play this asshole on these random goddamn games.
And the thing is, like, Sonic Fox.
I am exponentially better. than Max in MVCI. But what Max does is play against me. Exponentially better than this guy.
I thought
Says the guy that does
And
shoulder
then he
signals.
plays me in this fucking game, and he starts to realize that I have a fucking particular pattern. So he starts to realize a pattern, and he's just capitalizing
I don't think that
on
makes you
shit over me.
exponentially better.
I am better at that game. I play it longer than he has. He doesn't even play that game anymore. I do. Me.
That sounds like a bait to get you to play Marvel Infinite.
Play me more right now. But there are people like that. They just adapt faster than the rest of us. Sonic, Daigo, and
Sonic is a god of mix.